Welcome back to the channel. I'm Danny, as you probably know, or if not, I'm Danny. As we've seen in the previous video, which I'll link up top, this is Aedan.
Hello.
He's back. He's
Back
been here
again.
more often. He's the new Declan.
Oh, thank you.
But today, Aedan, what are we doing?
Well, we're gonna start with dorm cooking. You know, we just grab some necessities from the store, and we're gonna throw it together with the meticulous items that we have to cook with, and that's about it.
So what we do, you know, we're in a college. We have this as our kitchen, and you know, drying rack on Tupperware. But basically, we want to make this affordable. We made this affordable, right? The price I'll put right here. What do you think? Affordable?
Oh fuck.
Shit.
It's not for me. Not all the time.
We went a little overboard on this episode, but it'll be good, so it's worth it.
Yeah, not much.
I don't need to eat tomorrow. It's great. All right, now let's go look at the ingredients, shall we?
Yes.
All right, so we traveled all the way up to the Flatiron District to visit the great Italian shop known as Italy. Please sponsor us. I'm broke. Anyways, so we picked up some great Nordic salmon, which we guys will be seeing unwrapped in a little bit. We are keeping it wrapped for cleanliness because we are in a college dorm. And then at Trader Joe's, we picked up some nice farm fresh eggs.
2 different types of lemon, of course.
From Italy. We got 2 lemons because we zesty like that. We got some asparagus from Trader Joe's as well. Delicious. You know, nice change from pizza. And then we get some rice. Some rice orzo pilaf.
Danny, get it right. It's the fucking orzo pilaf.
What he said. Alright, so, Aedan, you ready to start cooking?
Of course I am.
Aedan, how about you introduce your secret blend of herbs and spices?
Alright, so as always, you need some Himalayan pink rock salt. We got some lemon pepper rub for, you know, the salmon. It's always amazing. We got a basil parsley mix, and it's going to be very great. We're going to drop it all on the floor, of course. We got corn oil because we're too broke for olive oil. It's just not here. It's a fucking dorm, okay? And then we're going to take some of this lemon zest, and we're going to put it all over the asparagus, and this one all over the salmon because, you know, they may look the same, but they're very different.
How are they different, Aedan?
Well, they're fucking lemons. And you see, this one is bigger and a little bit more yellow, and this one is smaller and a little bit more orange, which means they are coming from different regions of the earth. Now we're going to start with the salmon. So, you want to get this unwrapped? Oh, of course.
I'll unwrap it for the very beautiful camera.
Oh, yeah, get those nice angles in there.
Oh, this is weirdly wet.
I'm not doing anything over here or anything.
You're not doing anything of importance.
Oh.
Look at that salmon. Look at that.
You don't want your
And what do you think of that?
Looks like salmon.
Thanks, Ann.
It smells like salmon too.
Do you like salmon, Ann?
It's okay.
It's going to be very nice. And we can actually start the process of throwing it all in there together, but we need to get some lemon rub on the salmon so that we can get some texture and flavor from the meats. And then, of course, we're going to need to start cutting up our lemon here. You make sure
Try to slice that lemon. I'm going to continue carrying around the salmon because I look important. Show it to the camera.
We got some very nice slices here. And these are just going to marinate the rest of the pan. So when we throw the salmon in there, it's just going to have a nice zesty flavor to it. Doing here is we're starting down the breaking down process of the lemon juices, and we're reducing them so it creates more quaint flavor, less water, you know, more just concentrated. That's all it really is. And then we're gonna start the salmon in there. Once it's getting up to a nice temperature, you want to make sure that you sear the salmon, and we're gonna put it inside the oven at 375 so that it cooks all the way through. You make sure that you cook fish all the way through every time.
Because otherwise, what will happen, Aedan?
Oh man. Let's not talk about it on camera. I'm trying to eat later. Cooking asparagus, you always know where to break it because it'll break naturally at the best point. So when people are always cutting off and they're lining up, they're cutting off all this extra, when really That's the best point that he could have broken. You don't want to eat the rest of this.
I'm gonna take this moment to say, please subscribe, like, comment. We need
Subscribe.
views. We need people who like us. We don't have many people who like us. Aiden, do you like me?
I hate myself. Why would I like you?
Exactly. We need more. We need external affirmation. I'm gonna go lay down now.
We're gonna go ahead and flip this. It is very hot. You see that? That's a nice golden brown we got going on here.
Mwah.
Now the difference is we're gonna take this and we're just gonna finish it right in here. When we're finishing that, we're just gonna take this asparagus, we're gonna throw it inside the pot, and we're gonna start the rice real low in some nice water.
So now, I'm just gonna say a fun fact. We do not have oven mitts, so it's gonna be fun getting it out of the oven.
We're only gonna need, check this out. So you don't actually need to read the measurements on these boxes. It's just a load of shit. If you knew what you were doing, it's like cut one of these bags open, right? Not a big deal at all. You're just gonna throw it inside this pan, right? Who cooks rice in a fucking pan? Oh,
College students do.
We live in a fucking dorm. So
Also, mind you, do not look at the rice cooker on top of the fridge.
yeah, we don't need that because A, we don't have time for that bullshit. And there's rice on your stove, by the way now. We don't have time for that bullshit. And B, why cook rice in a rice cooker when all you need is that much
Pan.
water?
Are you worried?
A little bit.
Oh, as you can see, it's rice.
We're zesting this, right?
Yes,
Okay.
that will be right.
We have our zester / cheese grater. Yeah.
This is obviously not a zester,
It's a cheese grater.
we're going to zest our lives away.
If you only look at the arm, it looks like you're doing something much different.
I think it's time to try a little bit of this.
Oh.
Okay, are we ready?
Let us know how it tastes.
All right.
And
It's fucking hot. I'm just kidding. It is fantastic already. I'm loving it. Needs a little bit more time to cook, soften up. All right, so our rice is gonna be done very soon. We got our asparagus blanched. What we're gonna go ahead and do is we're gonna take this rice out of the rice pan that we got going on here. As you remember before, we do not have oven mitts. So that shit is 375 degrees solid. All right, now
Please
the next
not.
thing that we're gonna go ahead and the next thing that we're going to go ahead and do is we're gonna take this salmon out of this pan. And we're gonna put it on one of our many
Plates.
plates that are.
Thank you for
there
the
is-
word, Ann.
There is no. I was just flustered by the fact that we have 2 plates, 3 people, and this miniature little shit right here.
plates.
Again, he never told them they have more plates.
I hate my life. Why did I accept being in this video?
It was one of your ideas.
Really?
Yeah.
Terrible idea.
Because we have good ideas usually.
Better than dorm cooking.
Yeah. So this is a easy dorm cooking for a beginner who has a stove, right, Ann?
I wouldn't agree.
Thank you very much. Exactly what you kind of need to do. So, as you can see, this is extra cooking. This needs to be cooking.
And that is butter.
This is the face of a man who
I
has
can't
his life
believe
in
it's
control.
not butter. The next step is we're going to finish off our asparagus really quick. Then we're going to take this pan while it's searing hot, throw some butter in it. We're going to add a little bit of water. Then the rest of the lemon zest that we have here, we're going to fry this fucking rice up as fast as humanly possible with like 2 eggs, only the yellow. Spicy. Never stray away from the core spices and everything that you started with. If you have a theme, don't start going crazy Kung Pao curry on it, okay? We got Jamie up in this bitch. We have
What's up, bud?
He's like, get me the fuck out of here, dude. I don't know what they're doing, but it's wild. Alright, yeah, we're gonna add some more of this lemon spread that we got here. Just so that we can make the overall platter just balanced. Just make sure that you're keeping all the elements that you started with coming out in the end platter. And that's really all it is. This is just gonna stay down here so it just stays nice and hot. It needed to rest though. We took it out for a purpose. It wasn't just sitting there. If you don't let the meat rest, then it's gonna go overcooked and this is gonna be fall off the skin, just like almost like mush. If you just keep cooking it, it will get harder and harder. But with salmon, the deal is that if you overcook it, it'll turn into mush before it starts to char and harden because it'll lose all its moisture. We're gonna just need 2 regular eggs, but we're gonna put them inside of this pan. We're gonna throw them inside this pan. Obviously, there's a little bit of rice in the bottom, but we're gonna add the fucking eggs to the rice, dumbass. Obi, all right.
You're so viewer friendly, Aiden.
Well, fuck them. You're my best friend. You know
Thank
that.
you.
I love you.
Thank you, man.
I was talking to the fucking user.
That makes sense.
This is gonna create a nice overall texture, flavor. Add that all in, whisking it with some fucking. Oh my god, this is ridiculous. We're gonna go for it. That's all we really can do. Add a little bit more of this. Give it a little bit of pizzazz.
I don't even know what's in that spice mixture.
It doesn't matter. I know.
What's in there?
We're gonna add a little bit of pepper.
Hey, there's some cooking wine if you really want to try something interesting.
I know.
Let's
What
not.
we need is the Domino sugar.
Do not add sugar. That is a bad idea.
Okay. Now the deal with this is such a large portion of rice to fry that we're actually gonna have to take half of it at first and put it inside of here so that we can get a proper mixture all in all. I really
This is filthy with rice.
That is
Well,
a lot of rice.
this is called dirty rice. That's really what it is.
Oh, dirty rice.
Yes, this is dirty rice. And you can't get any dirtier than someone making dirty rice on a clean surface. So, as you can see, we're just gonna get it nice and just mix it around. That's all we really can do. We got fucking tongs up in this bitch.
I have a spoon if you want it.
Spoon's just gonna scrape the Teflon. You don't want to eat Teflon.
You think this guy has ever taken care of his like pots and pans?
I lost my pots and pans. People stole my pots and
Whose
pans.
is this in?
They're Andrews and Brown's.
Oh, nice. Like everything else in this kitchen.
Well, the paella pan's mine. It is looking good, my friend. You good?
Fucking hot.
Need some tongs, dude?
I'm not gonna pick up the tongs. Same with tongs, they'll just fall apart. What do you know anything about fucking cooking?
Absolutely not.
No.
I've set like
Aiden.
3 ovens on fire to date.
Today?
To date.
Oh. Alright.
Over the years.
Look at that.
So here we go. Now we got our meal. Take a little bit of this. So first off, rice. Firm, not too firm at all. Flavor, a little bit of zest. Has the natural flavoring from the packets that we originally had. Alright, asparagus. Start with the tip. Very soft, blanched well. Light citrus. You can tell the difference between the lemon that we cooked with the salmon and the lemon that we cooked with the
Because of the
asparagus.
size, right?
No, because of the flavor, the density, the reduced flavor of the citrus lemon zest. All right, now what we're gonna go ahead and move into is the salmon. And the salmon, fall off the bone, if you will.
There is no bone.
If you will. Fantastic, comes right off the skin, no problem with it. It's not mushy. Whole pieces, golden brown. Got all the seasonings charred right onto it. A little bit of oil. It's perfect. Corn oil, not the usual, but adds a nice texture to it. Not dry at all. Got the lemons on here. They're very well reduced, as you can see. Very nice. The insides of them, they're missing. That's how you know you're not cooking it too much, but you're not cooking it too little. It's gonna just fall apart. It's gonna have to. But other than that, this meal is actually quite amazing, and you guys should eat it while it's still fucking hot.